What's up, guys? It's Crosby, and today I will be showing you all of the fishing stuff, like all the fishing lures that I have. So we're going to start with the hard baits in the big tackle box, and we'll start from the top. So first I have this neon and white chatterbait, which you put a little trailer on there, and you're just catching bass crazy. So, I'm excited to try that one out. I haven't exactly tried it out yet, but I've had some in the past. So, and then next, I found this one on the beach next to the lake. It is a hula popper, which is a pretty cool popper. And yeah, I like it. These tassels are made of rubber or something, so it's kind of crazy when it pops along the water. It has a spray, and you can see this wiggle. So that's pretty cool. And then next, I have this frog bait, which it looks like a normal frog, and it has big things, but it's for pike. So you cast it out, you reel it in, and this thing spins so that it looks like the frog is swimming, and it splashes a bunch. So that's pretty cool. Next, I have two different lipless crankbaits. I have the red eye shad with some red and stripes. And then I have the perch print, which this one is probably my favorite. I really like this one. It just looks really cool. And then in the next box, we have it almost looks like a perch and a bass, mixed. It's kind of weird, but it's like a little paddle tail. I have never caught anything on it, and my dad actually gave me this, and he's never caught anything on it for the 19, maybe 20 years that my parents have lived here. So I'm trying to prove him wrong that I can catch something. So I'm probably gonna catch something on this. We're just gonna try this summer, but. Alright, and next, this is also for pike and bigger bass. It's a little trout, and it articulates, so it has a big swimming motion, which I think is pretty cool because it actually looks like it's swimming. So this guy's really cool. And then another row is onto the more trout stuff. So I have these pink squid jigs. I used them for kokanee when I went fishing in the Wallowas. I didn't catch anything, but we tried. We got one kokanee on and then we lost it, but that's alright. Another thing that I got for Christmas is this. It is a trout trolling jig. It's neon orange. It's very bright. Okay, next I have kind of a tangled mess, but just a bunch of random trout spoons and stuff, which I like them. And then I have a whole box of just rooster tails and spinners and all that stuff for trout. And next we have a ripping minnow, which can catch bass mostly, and I guess it could catch squawfish and maybe walleye, but this guy's pretty cool. Okay, next, the next box, I have a bunch of beetle spins. There's more down there, but they just look like this. But I have some beetle spins and also some swivels. So, swivels are always handy to have in there. Next, I have more ice fishing and small bass stuff. And so I have some, oh boy, split shots. Man, they keep rolling out of my hand. Split shots. And those are in there, alongside with some of these, little jigs. I use some of these for ice fishing, but they can also be for small bass. So those are pretty good. I like those. And then next, it's just like a lead head wrapped with like yellow wrapping, and then it has a big feather at the end, which this guy's pretty cool. I've caught a few bass on it. But next, I have the last row, and it's just like tools. So I have a bunch of knives. I have a like, it's for wacky rigging. So you put a little thing on there, and then you can attach a swivel to it, which is pretty cool. Then I have a dodger, which dodgers are pretty cool. They're for trout trolling, and as you can see, they're very like flashy. So it flashes like this, it moves like this, and then this one is actually meant to like spin like this, and then it, like, you can see, the trout can see it. And then last, in this tackle box, we have my normal supply of bobbers, just in case we run into anything. And next, we have plastics. So we have these little like curly tail ones that are green. I've caught a few bass on these. They're pretty good. Next, I have these big yellow curly tails, which these are really good for bass fishing too. I have worms, which are for the wacky rigging tool, which I need to test these out. I haven't tested them out yet, but I've fished with worms before. These are more for like ice fishing and smaller bass, and they're just like little worms, but they're okay. I haven't really caught a ton, but I've caught a few. Next, we have like these little white and green swim baits. Like, they're kind of weird, but I've caught quite a few bass on them, so can't complain. Then we've got lizards. I like the lizards because they're pretty cool. Next, we have these little, like, I don't exactly know what to call these. They're just like little jigs made by Strike King. And they're like just little jigs. It's kind of crazy what like the fish's reaction to it is. They love those things. It's crazy. They also love these. These are glow in the dark, and they're just like little squid. They work really well in the daytime, so you can charge them up while fishing during the daytime. And yeah, it's awesome. And then next, my go-to, yellow curly tails. The normal size yellow curly tails. I've caught probably 80% of my bass on here. There's a lot. And then next I have these little swim tails, which is pretty cool. I like these. And if you guys want to check out Star Custom Baits, I'm friends with the owner of it. He's getting a website soon, but it's pretty cool. And if you Texas rig these, put a little bit of line on the top and then slide a bullet weight down, they like wiggle. It's really cool. Like almost like this, but with a better action. So if you guys ever see anything for Star Custom Baits, please check it out because he makes some really cool stuff. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like the video. Alright, I will see you in the next video.